Hello everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. Today we're in St Annes. So this is one of a few new videos that we've got to upload for you. So you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. Make sure that you've hit that little bell for notifications and don't forget to give this video a like. Goodness, they've got some noisy black-headed gulls in St Annes. Right chatter. This is the Ornamental Garden end of the seafront, and I've just done a separate video all about that. I've just had a little walk round and a chat to the ducks. So you can watch that one separately, and in this video we're going to have a look at what's happening on St Annes seafront, because it's a little while since we came to St Annes. We've been meeting ourselves coming backwards and doing lots of different things, so I thought it was time that we came and had a look. So we're going to take a little walk and kind of zigzag across the gardens and the seafront, and we're going to go and see what's to do. So let's have a look. Let's see what's happening. It feels very seaside. That's my first observation for today. We'll go this way and go down onto the well, what would you call it? Promenade path? The recreation and entertainment path? If this is the highway, I suppose this is the promenade. And this is the road, the path, the footpath adjacent to the seafront, and you can see the roofs of the beach huts just in front of us. The good news is that in the consultation about the little train, it's going to be found a new home. I don't think we're quite sure where yet, but somewhere along the line, the little train that runs along this little track, can't see it in this spot, but it runs along just at the back of this little first green fence. It's going to find a new home when the seafront is bolstered up, shall we say. This is the Pigeon Pot. So I've just had to go at the adventure golf at Fairhaven Lake. Well, you've never seen a performance like it in your life. It's here, look, the train. There you go, that's the little train. Harry's train, I believe it's called. Save the train. There it is. Trampolines. I've got to say, I always love trampolines. I did think about asking one of the trampoline operators if I could have a go and video it and make you all sick. So this is the footpath at the side of here down to the beach. That way, down to the beach and the beach huts around the side of that fence. And this is the island complex. This is the kids' splash area. I'll just show you this, but obviously we won't go and actually start videoing it because I'll get arrested for filming children in paddling pools. Public toilets. Oh, it's empty. It's dry. So we're all right. We can have a look. So this is the kids' splash. I presume that they're closed until the coronavirus situation resolves itself. But if you want to know when they're open, you need to check with Fylde Council. So we're back onto the highway now, and just down there to the right, well, you just saw that car pass then. These little side roads all take you off to the main road between St Annes town centre and Lytham. And as we approach the pier, you'll see where the town centre is. It's a nice town centre, it's well worth a visit. And we're going to cut back across the gardens and back to the front in a moment. So you've got a choice of walks. If you wanted to come for a walk, you can walk one way and walk back the other, and then it's a nice varied view, and you can do plenty of nosing to see what's happening. And it's all bisected by these little footpaths. ideal for kids. I'd have loved that as a kid. I know, I was a kid a very long time ago and children today might be different, but nonetheless. So this is Hotel and Holiday Land. YMCA. Want to go for a swim? St Annes Beach, straight in front. And just to our right here is the RNLI and cafe building. We'll wait for this car. We'll not get knocked down. This is a cafe as well. This station, railway carriage used as a station. Looks like they've been painting the lines as well. Very, very white and shiny. There's a little cafe here that you can go to. It's one thing we're not short of on the Fylde Coast. There are plenty of cafes, which is important, and we're quite well endowed in toilets as well. So this is the cafe that we're looking at, and in a minute when we get past this bush you can see the RNLI building. So that's the boathouse for the Lytham St Annes lifeboat. And that thing there, if you're wondering, out in the water, that's what was originally the end of St Annes Pier. And like all these Victorian structures, it's come a cropper one way or another over the years. The full history of it is on our Visit St Annes website. But it's come a cropper over the years and ended up with a shorter pier and a little bit in the beach. This sounds like a school trip. Hey, can you remember when you used to go on school trips? I'd never stand the coach today. I was sick a few times back then as well. So through these gaps, as you get a little bit further down, there's loads of different ornamental gardens as well. I'll just show you this through here. So we've got all the old original Victorian waterfalls and stuff, which is pretty. Blue water. There you go. It's a management term, that, is it not? Clear blue water. And a little cherub sat on top. A little cherub sat on top. And then the seafront is all at this end laid to ornamental gardens, and you can see these star shapes have been emptied. In fact, there's somebody working on this when I came on this morning. These have been emptied, ready to be planted up with seasonal summer bedding. Let's just hope they get some rain when they do put them in. It's been very dry. Having said that, it's going to rain this weekend apparently. And that's just the top of one of the other Victorian shelters. There's one straight in front of us here. And the seafront is just sort of littered in all these original features. See, this bed's being planted up in bedding. Right, we'll go back this way, shall we? You could spend a cheerful afternoon just getting lost in all these little footpaths. Donkeys. Oh, goodness me, the beach is full of kids. Donkey rides. We might need to come and visit the St Annes Donkey Man one day. There he is, look. Milking his lovely little animals. And then we've got a beach full of little children in high-vis vests. Goodness, it looks like every school in Lancashire's come to St Annes for the afternoon. Doesn't they look cute? It's a lovely setting though, isn't it? I mean, imagine if you came to places like this. Can't remember ever coming to the Seaside on a school trip. We used to go to zoos and that kind of thing. And then of course we've got the pier. And the pier buildings, and yet more ice creams. We've got ice creams galore. And this building here is the public toilets. I'll show you where the toilets are. We've got to know where the toilets are. Toilets, there you go, you see there's another green flag. They're brilliant, them flags. There, public toilets. They're all Danforth ones and they pay on entry with coins. So in Blackpool, St Annes, Lytham, Fleetwood, Cleveland, all the public toilets are managed by a business called Danforth. This has all been repainted as well. All the fencing at the seafront, that's all new. Well, the fence is not new, but the paint is. And now we're at the pier, so I'm going to show you where the shops are in relation to the seafront. Because you can have a nice afternoon out, just pottering about. There's nothing like pottering about. These flower pots are lovely. And they're nice. What do you want to do? Walk off it? Summer has come. Another little car park. There's some more public toilets straight in front of us as well. This is the entrance to the pier, so there's a little beach shop. That's where you go into the pier. And this down here is the town centre. So you couldn't get much more convenient than that, really, could you, if you tried? Pier Cafe. Apparently that's very good. I've never actually tried that one, but there's time. And the toilets. Oh, you can see the green flag, look. Straight in front of us, just at the end of the car park. And then if we go just to the left, past the hanging baskets, you're onto the beach. There you go. What more could you want? And back to the pier. So I hope you've enjoyed this little look at the seafront this week at St Annes. Don't forget to make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. Don't forget to make sure that you've hit the bell for notifications, and then you'll find out when we go exploring. And make sure that you've given this video a like. So from a slightly overcast but very warm St Annes. Oh, that's the lifeboat, look. There you go. That's the lifeboat on its launchy thing. We just caught that, didn't we? Just in time. Going back to its depot. We will see you soon. Bye for now.